I don't want my Real Housewives of Durban commentaries to become a LaConco fan page, but it is hard not to love this gracious queen right now. Last episode, Nonku declared that spring had sprung, and we are seeing a number of new friendships blooming and blossoming among our ladies in the East Coast. Two of the sprouting friendships we saw this episode were the one between LaConco and Mabusi, and one that I hope to see develop further this season is that of Londi London and LaConco. Listen, a Londi London and LaConco friendship is the content I signed up for. According to Londi, the ladies met at Nonku's Spring Has Sprung party and clicked. And seeing them having bands together, we can definitely see why. Their chemistry is amazing, they share common roots in Matatiele, and their conversation is light-hearted and cheerful and really heartwarming to watch. One thing that stood out in this episode is how LaConco seems to be more uninhibited this time around. And I think that comes from the fact that she is no longer a fugitive to the truth and is instead living in the light and freedom of being honest to herself and those she shares her life with. LaConco has not only been candid about the reality of her relationship, but here and there she's also included her faith in God, which I love, and it really goes to prove the scriptures and the words of Jesus Christ when he said, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open. And that if you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." And LaConco definitely seems so much more free in her truth. Something which also stood out to me with the Londi London and LaConco meetup was how LaConco appears so youthful and playful when she's with Londi. It is true that different people bring out a different side of you, and that's exactly why I hope to see more of Nonkanyiso and Londi this season. LaConco is a very young woman. She only turned 30 in December, and as we've come to learn, a good part of her 20s was spent dealing with the media scrutiny and slurs against herself and her former relationship, as well as navigating single parenthood while grieving the loss of her own father. It goes without saying that she lost her 20s to all the storms she was facing, but she is still a young woman nonetheless, and she still has a lot of youth to enjoy, and that's why I'm hoping that a friendship with Londi London, who's just a year younger than her and who spent her 20s like the rest of us, partying, kissing boys, and posting thirst traps, is just what she needs. I think that they would balance each other so well, because Londi is settling down into motherhood and a pending marriage, so Lassie's maturity can help to ground her, while LaConco is shedding her past and coming into herself and restoring her lost youth, and Londi can help her come loose and slay, darling. I really want to see LaConco live up to the advice of King Solomon when he says, "Young people, enjoy your youth. Be happy while you are still young. Do what you want to do and follow your heart's desire. But remember that God is going to judge you for whatever you do. Don't let anything worry you or cause you pain. You aren't going to be young for very long." One tweet accurately stated that LaConco seemed standoffish and closed off last season only because of the situation she was in, but we know now that she has been through far too much for a young woman. However, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in season 2, and things are looking up for her. Nonkanyiso, it's your time, baby girl. Shine. What do you think of this new LaConco and Londi friendship? Are you living for it like I'm living for it? Let me know in the comments, and until the next video, I will see you. My name's Awande Zwane. This is If I Start to Talk, and I'll see you next video.